Accountability is something that people say and they deem that they have, but in reality, people really don't have accountability no matter how much that they believe it is, because their mind creates lies that makes them think that they have accountability. And maybe you're this person. Really evaluate that. Before you go into this video, I want you to have an open mind and actually think about these things that I'm saying. And also, I apply these things in my life, so they're 100% proven. And other people's lives too, whatever it is, man. But you need to stop creating those mental lies of saying that you have accountability because you lost something and then you said that you lost it, because it's a lot deeper than that, man. And then I'm gonna go in depth in today's video what I mean about the importance of actually having true accountability and how everything really is your fault. Of course, there's some gross exceptions to the rule that, for example, someone dying in your family or whatever, right? But for the most part, a lot of things in life that you do is literally controlled by you. Whether it's the emotion, the action, what it is, man. Anyway, yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's Pluto here. Today's video, man. Look, I got a little different intro, man, but hey, follow the socials, man, and let's hop right into the video, man. Cause I really went in sending shots already, man. So let's keep going. So I used to think back when I was maybe in my sophomore year, junior year, that I had accountability, man. That if I didn't get my work done in school, it was my fault. If I lost something, that was my fault. If my video did bad, except the time I was posting gaming videos, it was my fault. And I used to truly believe I had accountability, man. Until things that, if it's not one thing then another, those affirmations that you hear. Think about this. Have you heard these affirmations, or have you heard these sayings? If it's not one thing, then it's another. Some people deem Wednesdays as bad days. Oh, great, it's Wednesday. Today's gonna be a bad day. All those things really are a setup for a bad day or whatever it is. If you associate that thing with a bad thing, then something bad's gonna happen. I want you to really think about that. And on top of me, believing that I had all this type of accountability, obviously the results weren't the truth at all, because I was at a low point in my life. I blamed external sources why, I just needed my money, looks, and status to get women, all that. I'm not 6'7", 280, 270 with tattoos, long enough dreads, LeBron beard. I wasn't like that, man. And that stuff right there is what hurts people, and they don't realize it because they're so used to it. Well, they don't know that they don't know. So here's what I mean about taking accountability. Absolute accountability. There's a thing, think of the word react. Re means again. Replay, to play again. So the power is in you playing that video again. React. The power is in how you act. That first act is in the power if you react to things. Let me explain. That sounds complicated, let me explain. For example, if you, the viewer, I called you a dumbass, and you instantly jump to anger, you're reacting to what I said. Because I can play with the strings on your back that toggle your emotions on and off. It's a different thing to act when you make a conscious decision that you want to react like that. Hold on, not react like that. It's your conscious decision that you want to act like that, not react like that. Because that was a contradiction of death. Holy shit, okay. That was a contradiction of death. So you have to decide if you want to act on whatever that person said. Why does that make a difference in accountability? Because, for example, when, let's say you get in an argument with your mom, argument with someone close to you, right? And you let that pierce through your head, and it ruins your mental fortitude. It literally brings you down. And trust me, I deal with that almost daily. It's really annoying when you have to deal with dumbasses and get in an argument, whatever. But you have the decision if you want to react to what they're saying, or you just want to get away from that situation and help yourself, man. Get away from that unhealthy situation. Because let me tell you something, man. That stuff, it really does bring you down. Hanging around with idiots, man, that are just always on some bad type of time and always saying something negative. It really does bring you down. And it sounds like some spiritual high vibration and all that, but seriously, it really does affect you, man. It really does affect you. And you have to have a strong level of self-control to decide how you want to act in a situation rather than react. That's the first thing is, and the second thing is, you know, I'm gonna touch on this topic briefly because I'm not well experienced in this, so I don't want to talk about something I'm not too experienced in, and that is about, you know, women reacting to the man and how a man acts to a woman. And notice how you react and act, because the thing is with women, they're a clear mirror image of the guy that you're talking to. Really think about that. So when the money status and money looks and status warriors, that's not who you are, bro. That's not who you are. Sure, you can take care of yourself, but that's not who you are at the core, bro. Who are you? Do you stand on codes? Do you stand on principles? Who are you at the core? Will you never portray yourself? Do you put yourself above everyone else, bro? Who are you at the core? So that's what I want to say for that. I'm just gonna give you a little, brief thing on that. Who are you at the core, man? Because all those things that looks, money, status can be taken away from you. Of course, maybe not your height or something like that. But let's say you get a black eye and you depended on looks. What now? A guy that looks better than you comes around, and so yeah, base yourself off of who you are rather than looks, money, and status. So that's the next thing, man. And I know a lot of people think like that, and it is. I used to think like that too, but that mindset, it's not a good mindset, bro. Like, it really is not a good mindset, because at the end of the day, you're doing it for a third party source, which is being the woman, rather than getting that stuff for you. So another thing I want to point out is that you control everything you do in your life, man. Every single thing that you do. Me turning on the camera to record this video. Me writing the little bullet points that I have in here. I switch back so I can get my little points. Make sure that my video is better, so I actually get to the point and hit it home. That you controlling the output, like the output of your life, bro. I decided, to start my TikTok account, grow some followers, get some money. What I spent with this money? I spent some stupid shit, I'm not gonna lie to you, but finance books, Rich Man and Babylon. It's a good book, man. Good book for sure. It's a very short book though, but it's a good book for sure on finance. So I had the conscious decision if I wanted to spend that on R6 credits, or I didn't even play that game for a long time. R6 credits, or I could spend out on 3 finance books. I have 2 finance books up there. You can't see it. I put Intelligent Investor, the book in the middle, and Think and Grow Rich is under .com Secrets. On the far right, the 3rd book. There's another book up top you can barely see, but yeah, that's what I got going on over there. So I had a decision what I could have done with that money. I could have spent that on, some food. I could have spent that on the game, but I made the decision to spend that on finance books because I want to get my financial skills up. When I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the book, made a good point that I need to work on you need to read finance books, man. So you need to be financially literate, and me watching videos is not gonna be enough. So I decided to work on my finance stuff. And another thing I want to point out is everything you do is just as important as what you decide not to do. Let me explain what I mean by that. Shout out Taekwondo for that topic, and it was great. Really, man, think about that. Everything you do is just as important as you don't do. Me buying that book is just as important as me not buying that book in the complete opposite way. If you see a business opportunity and you decide not to take that, like TikTok. If I never started this TikTok on October 17th, okay, that was my first video, October 17th, when I created that account. Man, the spot would be in right now. The things you see in this room would not be here. That camera, I'll be recording on this still. The mic, I'll still have a messed up mic. I'll be recording on the phone. Or I could use, this headset right. Oh well, doesn't even matter anyways because I bought that with my money. So take the risk or lose your chance, man. But think about that stuff in your life, really. The things that you don't do are important as the things that you do. That me not deciding to record this video is just as important as me recording this video. Really think about that. It's as simple as that. But man, if you could really understand that, if you could truly think about the things in your life that you didn't do, what would happen if you actually did that? Of course, things in my life that I didn't do. And I think about what would happen if I did that. Briefly though, you don't want to stay stuck in the past. But think about that. All the opportunities, everyone has opportunities. Everyone. You in this video, think of the opportunities you had. I think about how you didn't you didn't take that opportunity for whatever reason it is, man. And that also ties back into realizing that everything is your fault, man, because you can't blame that opportunity on no one else but you. And even if the situation is very much hard for you to put the accountability on yourself, let's say for example your teacher tells you to write this math equation down and teaches you how to get it right, and then let's say that exact same math equation on the test, and you did exactly what it is and it was wrong, and trying to find a way you can have accountability on that. Oh, maybe I could have studied harder to realize that the teacher had it wrong initially, and I ended up copying it blindly without studying. Like, try to find a way to have accountability in that. And why is that? Because literally that builds your trust in self, dude. And not only that, the main thing is you have the power in that situation. The people that don't take accountability literally lack the power. You take the power if you actually believe that it was try to put it to the best you can in your fault. Of course, some things, like I said at the beginning of this video, dead ass cannot control. You cannot control at all. There's some things in this video, some things that you can't control. For example, me saying, you're stupid. You can't, I wouldn't do that. Well, okay, that's a stupid example. But let's say your mom got in a car accident. God forbid, hopefully not. Hopefully that does not happen. But I'm just saying, there's some things that you genuinely cannot control. And obviously I can't, you could try to put some self accountability on that, but that's OD. You don't need to do that. That's crazy. But that's pretty much it for today's video, man. Y'all boys stay blessed, man. And take this shit serious, bro. Not a joke. I deadass live like this. This is my life. So, y'all boys stay blessed.